Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to, and those people should be forewarned.
Hey guys, good morning. It's Saturday, July 4th weekend. Fun. So, lots been going on. It's been so busy that I haven't filmed anything. So right now I'm fixing to give you guys a huge update on what we've been doing. The escape games are going in, walls are going up. It's pretty awesome. This is the one we were just in. There's the entrance here, the exit here. There's another one going up. Cool thing is that right here between the center of each room there is a access hallway so we can get to all the stuff at the back of the games or anything. That way we can service them without being inside the game. So if anything goes wrong or anything like that, you can come right back here, fix the problem. There's another doorway down there at the very end. So it'd be really cool if we could open that up, have a doorway right here come this way. That way we don't even have to go out in the lobby to do anything. We just come straight in from the controller room, because that wall is from the controller room right there. But that'll be another day. Another thing we've been doing is Pigeon and Richie have been tearing off all the carpet off of all the walls. They're almost done with the second floor. And of course, the guys have been in here. I moved everything so Mel could paint. But yeah, this is gonna be a carnival game. This is the ticket booth, Jack in the Box, shooting gallery. Of course, one of the walls that we're gonna have here for rotten candy. So they'll be doing a big loop around, but the wall's gonna be over there. Come this way, we'll have another one here, and that way he's gonna come out as you're trying to make this corner and get you. Being that it's July and we have a lot of things going on and have to do everything in a very short amount of time, is to kind of get through the chaos of what do we got to do next, what needs to be done, you know, this and that, of building the scenes, everything, is that we're going to create a Google document. And so what I've been doing is going through each scene and writing down what we need to do. It's basically a basic form of what we're going to do. I'm sure that John and Liam and the other guys will have inputs on this thing, because we all share it, and that way they can make edits to it and or add. So it's going to be a good way for us to all go to the same thing and have it right here on our phones, computers, and be able to sit there and walk into a room and go, what has to be done in this room, and know. So, and plus it's going to keep us sane and from not knowing, you know, hey, what's going on this floor? We just pull that up, know exactly what's going on with that floor, know exactly what's going on with that building, know exactly what we need to do. It's going to actually be pretty cool. Another thing is that, again, I have to update it, but we have a huge board here that we put everything on. You know, any kind of new scenes that we build out. Any kind of new scenes that we build out here, like this one here, is that we automatically print it off, put it up here on the board. Usually we want to print 2 off. That way we have one here on the board and one actually goes to the scene that they're working on and gets put on the wall. That way we have 2 copies. That way if we're in here talking about it, it's sitting here. We don't have to go all the way back up to the scene. So again, there's another one that we do not have. I don't know where it went. Here's another cool thing that we've done this week is that we have painted and got our check-in office is looking pretty good. We still got to clear out that back hallway there and get everything set up here. So that's, again, rooms cleared out. Had a lot of stuff in here, guys. Actually, I actually had a fridge in here too. So I mean, we cleared everything out, painted it, got everything looking nice. And as I said, it's been a pretty busy week. It's just everything's been all over the place. A lot of stuff being worked on. It's just not been one thing that we can focus on. I mean, we brought up a lot of steel again. We brought up some of the steel that they cut out in the back that you saw in the last episode. We're going to start building cages with those. So things are starting to get crazy up here, and I think it's going to stay that way until until November. Coming over here to the lab, a huge thing that we did this week was we did a pretty big clean. Again, there's stuff everywhere. There's a lot of stuff we just don't know what to do with yet. We don't want to throw it away, yet we don't know where to put it. So we did a lot of boxing it up and kind of putting it in the dodecagon, which is an insane thing itself. But that's just, I mean, this room was just full of trash and junk and everything like that. And we just took 2 days and cleaned. And man, I'm telling you. So we actually filled up another dumpster. Now what I mean by dumpsters, if y'all are trying to figure out what I keep saying a dumpster. What I mean, hold on. What I mean by a dumpster is that. That's what I'm talking about. That's a dumpster. Now these are smaller dumpsters than what we were filling up before, the other ones that we were filling up before. We've gotten a lot of the demo out of the way. So Mel's been a painting fool. So again, this is the 3rd floor, so it's a blue and white paint job to distinguish between floors. This is going to be an area here. We're waiting on to skin this and skin that. We might go ahead and skin this, but that's because we have to get Gorgalore puppet pieces into that room. So this is actually going in the next room over. I think this is going to be an area where they've been working on between plants and people and doing kind of scientific experiments on that. This is the new study here. So we got, this used to be a wall that came down right here. You can see it, the pattern came here. This was your walk path. And you did basically a diamond and then walked your way back up. This was all railing. So what we're doing is we're splitting this whole room in half, making one room one thing and another room the other. So this wall is going to come down to here. This is a drop panel. That's a drop panel. That's a scare door. So this person's got 3 scares that they can do. It's one person, which is awesome. Plenty to do. So they'll come out here to this right here. That way, open bookcase. So you actually come back here. This will look like you're between the walls into the new area, which will have pods everywhere. It's going to be pretty cool looking. You'll kind of come around, and then right here is the pestilence from Gore Galore will be coming out and hitting you. It's actually, what we're doing is we're actually building a wall out here to jut you around, to get you into this area here. Remember how I was telling you about, you know, we have one of those in the office and one on a wall. Yeah, here's the one on the wall. So again, that way both people have that. So you'll come out there, you'll come into here. We're building a padded room here. This will have the same thing right here as this, which is the plexiglass. So they'll have that. This will actually be a drop panel here. That's something we need to build. All right, so here's actually the entrance. This door will actually be closed here. This is actually the entrance into the haunt. You come up the stairwell here to the 3rd floor. That's the stairwell down to the 3rd floor from the 4th floor. So you come up here, and we're going to paint. We're going to repaint all this. So this whole stairwell will get, you'll no longer see planets and stuff like that. So we'll actually look at like it's actually going into a biohazard area. So yeah. Now we're on the 4th floor, and we started building a little bit. There's only so much we can build because we're waiting on animations. So we can't build too much. However, we have built this little scare box here for an actor. We'll have a big animation there. So we actually started building this wall here. We got to build it a little taller. But again, I could build this wall, which is fine because we still got steel over here. We still got steel here. So basically, I'm waiting on stuff to be cut or moved. We couldn't build any of this stuff until we actually got the steel in here, which we got in here a couple days ago. So once we could probably move this here soon, and that way that's out of the way, and we got this whole thing moved and it's done. That's the only thing left out of it. We actually got everything out. However, that's solid. So we actually got to get a blowtorch and cut that thing up. So again, once I just move all this steel, I can actually start building the other walls because everything is now in. We don't need any more steel, hopefully. I'm actually afraid to build the walls because we might need more, but we'll see. Here we go, guys. Let me show you what these guys have been building. It's been pretty awesome. Boom. Pretty cool.